4 apps, 4 tiny payments. She thought she was being smart. She was already $2,000 underwater, and she didn't even know it yet. It didn't start with a crisis. It started on a random Tuesday night, scrolling in bed, half watching a show she wasn't even paying attention to. A jacket popped up, nice one. Not expensive, like $25 a week, split into 4 payments. Basically free, right? One tap, done. It didn't even feel like spending money. It felt like nothing. A few days later, a pair of shoes. Different app this time. Better rewards, she told herself. Then a birthday gift for her sister, because who wants to show up empty-handed? Then something small for the apartment, because it was on sale and sales don't last. Each purchase on its own was nothing. $20 here, $30 there. She never once felt like she was in debt. She felt like she was managing things well, spreading out the cost instead of draining her account all at once. But here's what she didn't see. 4 apps means 4 separate payment calendars, 4 separate due dates, 4 separate companies that have absolutely no idea the other 3 exist. Nothing was talking to each other except her bank account, which was quietly being pulled from every few days. Then one payment got missed. Not because she didn't have the money, because she genuinely forgot it was due. A late fee appeared out of nowhere. Annoyed, she opened a 5th app just to cover the gap. Just this once, she told herself. Then her phone rang. A number she didn't recognize. Her stomach dropped before she even answered. What she heard on the other end changed everything, but to understand why it hit so hard, you have to go back to the moment this whole thing really started stacking. $25, then $40, then $60 a week, spread so thin across 4 different apps that no single number ever looked scary. That's the trap. It's never one big, obvious mistake. It's a dozen small, reasonable ones, layered on top of each other until they quietly become something else entirely. The call wasn't a scam. It wasn't some dramatic villain on the other end. It was a debt collector, for an account she'd genuinely forgotten existed. No warning email she'd noticed, no red flag moment. Just an ordinary Tuesday that turned into the day she realized how deep this had gotten. That night she did something she'd never done before. She sat down, opened every single app, and wrote out every payment she owed, side by side for the first time. The total wasn't close to what she expected, not because of one bad decision, but because this kind of debt doesn't work like a credit card. A credit card shows you one growing number. This hides in pieces. 20 here, 40 there, each one small enough to ignore, until you finally add them all up in one place. She didn't stop using these apps completely, but now, before she taps buy, she checks one single list, every active payment, across every app in one place. That one habit is the difference between convenience and a trap you don't see coming. If you've got more than one of these running right now, that's the moment to check.